Welcome to springtime in the gorgeous Derbyshire Peak District, specifically the descriptively named White Peak, so called as the underlying mineral is limestone rather than the gritstone of the Dark Peak further north. The Peak District National Park is celebrating its 70th anniversary. We're at Hopton, and this view typifies the three pillars of the Peak District economy in the 21st century: leisure, especially history and heritage, industrialised mineral extraction and diversification. We'll come back to the history in a moment, but let's start with the lifeblood of the area: quarrying. Specifically, Longcliffe Industries' very long established Ryder Point quarry. Their website informs us that Longcliffe process large amounts of quality dolomite aggregates and granules at Ryder Point Quarry. Firstly, the rock face at the quarry has to be drilled and blasted to produce stone feedstock. This is then taken to the plant where it undergoes a variety of processes, including crushing, drying, milling, screening and classification, produce a wide range of high-quality aggregates, granules and fine powders. Continuous reprocessing of byproducts ensures waste from the operation is eliminated. The reserves here will enable them to continue supplying high-purity limestone and calcium carbonates well beyond the foreseeable future. Wind turbines, as any drone pilot will tell you, are like magnets. Love them or loathe them, they dominate the landscape, but rarely is it possible to see them close up. The flight data captured by my Mavic Mini tells us that the wind speed at this moment was a little over 3 miles per hour, but easily enough to drive the turbine. Now we come to the history part, and inevitably with me it's railway history. The Cromford and High Peak Railway was completed in 1831 to carry minerals and goods between the Cromford Canal Wharf at High Peak Junction and the Peak Forest Canal at Whaley Bridge. Here we see the Hopton Wood Quarry branch coming in from the north. As we fly eastward, in the distance we can see the valley that the railway had to descend into and the tree-topped ridge at Black Rock it had to pass over to reach its destination. We're approaching the approximately 100 metre or 320 feet long Hopton tunnel. Its 7 metre wide bore was sufficient for the single track standard gauge line. The Derbyshire County Council Historic Environment Record, link in the description, tells us the archway and retaining walls at the tunnel entrances are constructed of large, mortared, regular gritstone blocks, which are carefully dressed and bear tool marks. At the eastern end of the tunnel there are 2 rows of gritstone lintels, one at the top and one in the middle of the smaller gritstone blocks. We'll drop down to ground level to look at the dry stone boundary wall, constructed of irregular limestone blocks approximately ½ metre high. The wall starts at the junction with the Hopton quarry siding and rises up, running along the cutting to the tunnel top. The Cromford and High Peak Railway finally lost its long battle with the lorry in 1967 and is now a hugely popular walking and cycling trail. That's it for this flight. I'll leave you with more daffodils and the sights and sounds of spring lambs. Thanks for watching.